Good morning, all of you. Today I will explain you the topic of circular flow model of the economy. What do you understand by the circular flow model of the economy? As we know that any economy comprises of two factors. One is product, which includes goods and services, and the other is money. And these two factors keep on exchanging among themselves. Money is given in exchange of product and product is rendered in exchange of money. So we will understand this by the help of these diagrams. Basic two sector. Now there are three kinds of models to understand the circular flow method of any economy. There are three types of models given. One is basic two sector model. The first model is, it comprises of only two sectors. One is the household sector and the second is the firm sector. So presently you must imagine the whole of economy to be made up only of two sectors. One is household sector, where all the individuals live, whether as family, unit, society, whatever you may name them. And the other is firm sector, that is various kind of enterprises, various organizations, manufacturing goods or rendering services, whatever kind. So let us divide the whole economy only into two basic sectors. One is household sector and the other is household sector and the other is firm sector. Now let us see how the flow of product, whenever I mention the word product shall include both goods and services. So we will see how circularly the product and money flows. And to understand this, let us see this model. I have written here basic two sector model. It has two sectors, household sector, firm sector. Now what happens to run the firm sector? We require manpower. Manpower that gives their services, to the firm sector. So what happens? Services, that means product. Like I said, product includes both goods and services. So the people who go to work in the firm sector, they are giving their services, that is, they are giving their product. In return of that, the firm sector pays them wages. The firm sector pays them wages or compensation for the labor done. And here we see wages returns back to the household sector. So the product is given to the firm sector and from the firm sector wages are given to the household sector. And these very same wages are used by the household sector to buy those very products or services that are manufactured, distributed or rendered by the firm sector. What do we use the wages for? We use our wages to buy things, to buy services. And you see this circular motion takes place. This is a circular flow of product and money. Product and money flow in a circular motion in the economy. Now this is the most primary model. This is only to make you comprehend. We will go to a higher model which comprises of three sectors. So here we come to a three sector model to understand the circular flow of economy. Now these three sectors are, first the household sector, second the firm sector, and third sector has been added, which is the government sector. Now we have understood how product and money flows in a circular motion among the household and firm sector, and now there is this third So this money is flowing to the government, and the government in return is transferring payments, is rendering services to these sectors, as well as it is also passing on the money by way of subsidies granted to these both the sectors. So here the third player comes into play in this three sector model, and we see how money and products and services engage in a circular motion in an economy. Now to understand this in a larger perspective, we will come to the four sector model. This model, which is higher than the past two models, it comprises of four sectors. The first is household sector, the second is firm sector, the third is government sector, and now the fourth addition, which is the new sector, this is the foreign sector. These three were already into play, and now we have brought a fourth player, that is the foreign sector, into the circular flow model of the economy. And what happens? How does the foreign sector begin to perform? The foreign sector is about the export and import, the money that comes into the Indian economy or to any domestic economy by exporting products or services. What they earn from overseas is injected into the economy, while when any economy, any nation buys from outside, from overseas, that is, which means it imports products or services from outside, such a country, importing country, has to make payments to the overseas countries, and in this way money is sent out of your economy. So this is how foreign sector comes into play. What else? It is also about investment. Foreign sector also attracts foreign investment, or maybe your domestic economy would like to invest in some foreign country. So again, this exchange is going to take place. In addition to that, we also import and export manpower. When we export manpower, like India exports manpower to almost all the countries of this world, we have got Indians who have migrated there and they work there, they earn there, and what they earn overseas, they remit at home to their friends or relatives. So in this way, what happens? The money which was earned outside your economy, gets injected into your economy by way of remittances. And similarly, in case where you are importing labor, where you are importing manpower, what happens? The manpower which is earning in your domestic economy may also send remittances to other countries, to its home country, native country, and in such a case, the money shall go out from your economy. So in this way, the foreign sector also comes into the play. So this was already a circular motion of money and products between the household and firm sector, and then came the government sector into play with its subsidies, taxations, transfer payments, and then the fourth player, the foreign sector, also comes into play by way of export, import, by remittances, by investments, export and import of investments. So in such a way, we see that there are these four players which engage in a circular motion of exchange of products, that is goods and services, and money. I hope I was able to explain this to you and you grasp the basic concept of the circular flow model of the economy. Thank you very much.